Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all well and safe. This new series of videos attempt to help high school teachers throughout the process of lesson planning, showing through concrete examples how a teacher can adapt new teaching resources for his or her class. Concerning today's video, we're gonna continue dealing with lessons related to ethics and business. For today, I will share with you how I present the first listening lesson in sequence listen and consider. So, interested to know about my way of doing things? Keep watching. Before giving details about the first lesson and the activities I adapt for that lesson, I would love to give a quick overview about the different points that we teachers are supposed to cover or deal with in the first sequence listen and consider. I have grouped those points under 4 headings. We have skills, grammar, functions, and phonology and lexis. So concerning skills, this sequence addresses mainly the two skills, listening and writing. In this sequence, learners are supposed to listen and respond to a radio interview about the theme of corruption. The listening activities target mainly two listening sub-skills, listening for gist and listening to get specific information. As far as writing is concerned, learners are supposed to write a public statement about fighting corruption. This sequence is rich of many grammatical structures or notions, including some link words such as provided that, as long as, and so long as, in addition to some expressions and structures like I wish, it's high time, or it's about time, so plus adjective plus that, or such plus the noun phrase plus that. Also, in this sequence, learners are supposed to have a review about the passive form along with revision of some tenses such as the simple present, the past perfect, the future, and many others. All the aforementioned grammar points are presented in order to help learners express a variety of functions such as expressing condition, expressing wishes and regrets, expressing desire, giving advice, initiating a debate, and expressing agreement and disagreement. Concerning phonology and lexis, the points to be covered include stress in some words and stress shift, a review of final S pronunciation, and lexis or vocabulary related to corruption and fraud. Now let's see together what activities I adapt for the first lesson in this sequence. As you all know, the lesson is a listening lesson, so it goes through the procedure or the framework PDP: pre-listening, during listening, and post-listening. Starting with the pre-listening phase, I prefer to start the lesson with a warm-up. Of course, the warmer here aims to review the vocabulary learners have been exposed to in the first session. So the teacher displays a number of pictures which represent different unethical practices. Learners interact with their teacher and they label the practices shown on the pictures. After the warm-up, the teacher sets a leading activity. The latter aims to introduce learners to the topic of the listening material. By the way, the listening material I'm working on in this lesson is the same one you can find on the textbooks. So as shown here, learners are asked to match a list of acronyms with what they stand for. Then the teacher starts a class discussion about the topic using the questions suggested here. As far as the listening phase is concerned, I have adapted 3 activities. The first one is a listening for gist activity. Learners listen to the conversation and identify the topic being discussed. In the second activity, learners listen to get specific information, and I have decided to divide the listening material into 2 parts in order to facilitate things for students. The timing shown here indicates or represents the end of the first part of the conversation. In the third activity, learners still listen to get specific information. Learners are asked to listen to the second part of the conversation and complete the sentences given with the missing words. The rationale behind this activity is to get learners introduced to some grammatical points such as providing that and I wish that they will be dealing with later on in the sequence. In the post-listening phase, the teacher needs to decide whether to set content-related or form-related activities. The two activities suggested here both explore the content of the listening material. In the first activity, learners imagine that they were to create an anti-corruption association in their town. They suggest a name for this organization and they share their plans and how they are going to fight corruption at their local level. In the second activity, learners are encouraged to express their opinions, expressing both agreement or disagreement with the idea given. That's all for today's topic. Hopefully you find it helpful and useful. If you have any questions, suggestions, or topics you want me to deal with, leave a comment below. If you like the content of the video, subscribe now and share the video with your colleagues. Stay tuned. Have a nice day. Bye.